keep you close and savor the moment. You raise my hopes and don't even know it. In a life that's upside down, somehow you turn me around. So stay another night, 'cause all we have is tonight.
Can't take heartache, but I don't think I'm ever getting past you. All day, I'll stay. You and me, a beautiful disaster. Always fighting till we go insane. Fuck all night until we don't feel pain. All day, I'll stay. You and me, a beautiful disaster. I know why your mind is so dishonest. I see you and I'm fucked up like before. I'm surprised the 45 is loaded. You're really trying to blow my brain tonight. Fucked up on a Saturday. The vibes ain't right and the sex don't feel like love. I know that there's better days. The memories are gone. It's a beautiful disaster. Can't take heartache, but I don't think I'm ever getting past you. All day, I'll stay. You and me, a beautiful disaster. Always fighting till we go insane. Fuck all night until we don't feel pain. All day, I'll stay. You and me, a beautiful disaster. Oh, 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 oh. Getting past you. Oh, oh,
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? How's it going? Good morning to you. We're starting a couple minutes late this morning. I got up a little late, chat. So bear with me. Your girl got up a little bit late. It is 6 in the morning. So yeah, I'm here. I'm like a little asleep if you can't tell. So help me, wake me up, chat. Go on, wake me up, please. Keep me up here so I can get up. I did make myself some tea. If I had coffee, I'd probably wake up quickly, but we got tea, so we're good to go. We didn't have the tea yesterday, right? We got in the chat, we got Dave, we got Leslie, Paulo, Forex Ninja, Unexpected, hello. Johnny William, good morning to you, welcome back. Hi King, Get Wrecked is here, Lua, V Chrome, Harmonious, Amanda. Appreciate y'all, welcome in. Did I get Dave? I think I got Dave. Hi Seven. All right, chat. So before I pull up the screen, the question in the poll, go ahead and take a look at that question in the poll. While you're taking a look at that question, let me get a 111 in the chat. Let's get a 111 in the chat. Start this off with some positivity, of course. For today's daily affirmation, what's funny, chat? Where's my daily affirmation thing? Is it this one? Ah, it's that one. Here we go. All right, daily affirmation for April 10th. If it could load up, load up, load up. There we go. Every day is both a lesson and a gift. Even the moments that you feel still are quietly shaping something new beneath the surface. Every day is a lesson and a gift, chat. Every person you pass, you know, everything's for a reason. You know how many people in the world? There's so many people in the world. You pass very specific people every single day, right? So just remember that, okay? You're having a bad day, just remember it is impossible to not have a negative thought, but what you are supposed to be doing is countering that thought with a positive thought, right? So as soon as you have a negative thought, what you want to do is you want to say something positive after. You don't have to say it out loud, but you could say it to yourself, and I'd recommend repeating it twice just to really counter out that negative thought, right? So that's the advice of the day here. Alrighty. We do have about 13 minutes till the session open here. Not session open, oh my goodness. Till New York Stock Exchange open. Okay. Crushed it. I see you, Harmonious. Good morning, Blockchain. Darren, good morning. Hi, Bridget. Good morning. You just said free Discord. I did not just say that. No, I recently just talked about the daily affirmation. But I'm going to assume you're talking about the free Discord. Yes, the Discord is free. Why no one accepted the Discord yet after 5 days? Not sure what you're talking about. Looks like everyone else here is... We got people joining every single day. But if there is a problem, you can always create a ticket and support. Alrighty. If the system is glitching for some reason, then I can check that out, right? So all you had to say was, hey, Lens, I joined the Discord and I didn't get accepted, or I don't know what's going on. That's all you had to say. You didn't have to come up here with attitude now. Because I didn't put you in the situation that you're in, did I? Nope. You put yourself in the situation you're in. All right. No attitude in my chat. Keep up with the attitude. I will boot you. But who else we got? Fatima. The last time, please, I was asking about the strategy you learned for trading. My strategy? The strategy I use is my strategy. Dina, good morning to you. You bought Trump's tweet. Tell me you did. No, I wasn't on then. Let me pull up the trade here while we got some time. So yeah, this was the trade last night. Let me zoom in for you. And those of you who are having trouble entering the Discord, I'll look into it today after stream. We had an issue with the server last week that I had to fix. So it may just be another glitch in the server. Just a heads up, those who trying to join Discord, it may just be another glitch in the server. So I will look into that today. Yeah, risking 219. In the screenshot, it was currently up $400. So yeah, so funny thing is last night, let me see if I can get the video for you. When I entered this trade, it was time for our member stream. You know, I stream with the members every night. So I'll see if I can pull it up for you so you can see the end results. Who else? Drew Me Too, still waiting to get accept. Yeah, I'll look into that after, y'all. I'm writing it down right here to do that after stream, okay? And my apologies about that. Discord, the last 2 weeks, I had to reset the whole server. It was being extra, so sometimes that happens when there's an update, but when I look into it today, I'll make sure it won't happen again, okay? I promise. I got y'all. No worries. No worries. I promise it will be fixed today, okay? Who else we got here? Ian, good morning to you. Let's see. All right. Oh, before we head in, we got about 9 minutes. I wanted to show y'all last night's stream since you answered the poll. You answered the poll. Let's pull it up and give you the answer. Go ahead. You got like 20 seconds if you didn't answer the poll yet. 20 seconds. Go ahead and answer that poll. I am about to close it down. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Poll is closed. All right. Poll is closed. All right, so the question was, Linz took a wild trade last night, risking 200 for 3K. Did she pass the challenge? 83% said, yup, she crushed it. 9% said she broke even somehow. 6% said, nope, she got clapped. Okay, let's see. Haters are going to be sick to their stomach right now. I know the haters who watch me, they're sick to their stomach. They're like, damn, she barely posts on YouTube the last couple of years. Damn, she's obviously not getting YouTube money. She's not getting views. How does she make money? How does she still live there? How does she pay her bill? How did she not fail? Haters are going to be sick. They're throwing up right now. They're throwing up. Let's zoom in for them. All right, so the end results of what happened. Let's see. That's me talking with the members. Okay, here's the trade, y'all. Here we go. If he's going to pause tariffs or take tariffs away. So I'm talking with the members about tariffs. Someone asked a question. So you can see we're up $700 on each account on this trade over here. And if you look up here, I don't know if you can see it, but we are $200 away from passing. That's going to shoot NAS up. It's just because, as he kind of mentioned. This was tough to hold, by the way. This was tough to hold. I'm already up here. I'm up like 90 points. You see all these wick retests? This was a tough hold. Look at this right here. We're so close to TP1. TP1 is passing. The market tanking. People are worried. People are getting on him, and he wants to be the same. Like, bro, it's
fast forward a little bit.
You said you were paused. Yeah. So of this news, right? He said it. It went up. So we're talking about the news here. On this candle, this was the first candle to launch. Anchored it. Boom. There we go. Where is the Look at that candle, y'all. Oh my God, we passed, chat. We passed. Hold on. We passed. Let's go. I wasn't even paying attention. Let's go. There we go. That's the answer to your question. We passed last night. We passed. You like that, Amanda? Let's zoom in for them. Just in case they can't see, you know, just in case. But yeah, this was an incredible trade. So TP1 was 115 points. And that was just with micros. This was all micros. All right. So only 4 of these are passed because remember I started the 5th one on Monday. I added the 5th one last minute. So for those of you who remember, on Monday I added that 5th one. So we still got the 5th one to do, but the 4 of them are complete. And let me just scroll out and show you that balance is above $3,000. I don't know if you can see that, but it says 53114. Haters could take their screenshot and zoom in. I'll leave it up here for a second so you could take a screenshot and just zoom in and put it on your fridge and boom. All right. So I'll click on all of these so you can see them. So this is the first one. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4 and number 5 is not passed. Number 5, remember I added number 5 late. So number 5 is like 2-3 trades behind. Number 5. Oh, okay. We only got 400 more to go. All right. 400 more to go. Congrats. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. You're vexing. You are so funny. One of the requirements is not to have more than 50% in one day, right? Yes. 50% consistency rule. Yep. Talk about the go move. Thank you, Dave. Hi, Lavish. So what we'll do is I deleted the trade copier because what we don't want to do is see, now this is where you got to be careful, chat. If you have one that's not passed because you added it in later, make sure you turn off your trade copier, because if I have it on and I'm trying to pass the last one, it's going to copy the trade to the other accounts. So please don't make that mistake. Make sure you delete the trade copier and you focus on the account you need to focus on. Okay. I'm just throwing it out there because I'm sure it happened to somebody out there, unfortunately. Right. So I delete the trade copier. So we're just going to trade on this single account. The goal is $400. Well, the goal actually is a little less than that. Let's see. Let's get the calculator. I got 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes till 9:30 open. We're just waiting for the open. I did the math the other way. 378. We got to make 378 to pass. Can we do it? All right, we're going to make a new poll. New poll. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. I'm just typing it up. Oh my goodness, chat. I don't know what's going on. How come I can't hold on. I'm gonna rephrase. Let me just open this up. I'm gonna rephrase my poll. While you're waiting for that poll, go ahead and check out my chart here. We got Nasdaq on the 1 minute for Tradeovate. And on the left we have Nasdaq on Topstep, right? 9:30 is coming up in about 1 minute and 40 seconds. I don't really have much of a bias here. Besides, where's my anchor? So remember Trump tweeted last night, or he announced something last night. Boom, market shot up like 1,800 points. So I'm going to put an anchor to that imbalance of volume. Okay, we came all the way down to it. So remember members, last night we were up here when I was streaming with the members, and I put an anchor here and I said, members, we are coming down to equal out that imbalance of volume to this VWAP. And you can see we just did that, right? Which was part of the sell that I took last night. So we indeed did. So members, let me know in the chat if you did take that. I'm just curious. I did calculate the price limits today, just in case. So we are 400 points away from the bottom price limit. So we gotta be careful. Just a heads up. Alrighty. Yeah, other than that, I'm chilling here, chat. I don't have a bias right now. We are in this range. We're at the bottom of support. It's a little tricky. I know it looks pretty bearish. But you know, if I don't have my mind made up, I don't hop into something. So I'm just gonna wait. Up 800 on the day here on the XFA. So starting off with a pretty good cushion, right? Good cushion. What do you think? Is it a decent cushion? 800? Okay, I'm getting that poll together. I'll read the chat in a second. I'm getting the poll together. Here we go. 9:30 candle. Here we go. Sorry, chat. I'm just getting this poll together. I don't know why it's... I gotta copy and paste it one more time. Give me 15 seconds. By the way, how's everyone's morning going while we're waiting? How is your morning going? Let me know. How is your morning going? All right, we got the poll up finally. Jeez. Took 10 years. All right, Lynn's passed 450K TPTs. Will she pass the 5th today? So there goes the poll. All right, let's see. Are you going to trade gold today or NQ? Blockchain, great question. Just NQ. I haven't traded gold in over 2 weeks. I think it's been 3 weeks now. So I just tossed it to the side for a little bit since I've been focused on Nasdaq, and it's because with the time change, I usually like to trade gold like 8 o'clock, 8:30, right at 9 New York time, and I'm starting to stream a little after that, or even trade gold earlier than that. So yeah, it's just that I'm starting to stream later than when I like to trade gold. And by this time is when I like to focus on NAS. So that's all. And I figure it's easier, right? We got NAS on both sides. So it's easier for you to follow me. You know? Why am I on the 15 minute is the real question. Why am I on the 15? All right, I got a big gap here for NAS. Not gap. It's not a gap in the market, but it's a big zone that we could fill. 220. Let's see here. I like to wait at least the first 5 minutes of 9:30, you know, 'cause sometimes it could be a little wild. Trading ends 1:30 p.m. You must close your position before 5. If you don't, be trapped as you'll be able to exit position until 6 to result in failure. Trading ends 1 p.m. Are you saying today? You're saying the markets closed earlier today? What's today? The 10th? I didn't see any announcements about the market closing early today. Let me know, chat. Is the market closing early today? I didn't see that. Happened to you yesterday, Bridget? Oh, I'm sorry. Rose, Lynn, help me out to understand take profit process. I reached the target yesterday, but they have given me account for activation, missing something. It usually takes 24 hours, but you can also, they should send you an email confirmation. If it's been 24 hours, then the easiest thing to do is to contact support, right? That's what I would do. Because I can't do anything, you know what I mean? I would contact support. Need 1.6K to pass. You got this, Lodovic. You got this. Grand Rising, what's up, Terrence? Confirmed the stream last night. Great cushion. Thank you. Are you talking about yesterday's stream? Because yesterday's stream got blocked with the copyrighted music. Sometimes the streams get blocked. And certain viewers can see it and certain viewers can't see it. So if you were trying to watch yesterday's New York stream later on, now it's unblocked because I went through the things. But yeah, sometimes chat, if I don't get to the copyright right away, sometimes you won't be able to pull up certain streams because it's blocked. What time did you catch the trade last night? I don't know what time that was. I have no idea. Pretty good. About to throw this coffee on. Let's go, Seven. You feeling great? You sound. I feel like when I read that message, I feel your energy. You sound like you're doing phenomenal. Sounds like you're doing great. Jotham, good. Yours? My morning's great. I kind of wish. See, now that Seven mentioned coffee, now I kind of want coffee because this tea's not really doing it for me. I mean, I'm waking up, chat. I'm waking up. I came up here a little groggy. I'm up, but I do want coffee. Just saying, it would be nice. That's all. At work with it, gym at 6. Nice. Doreska, good Thursday, Lens. Good morning to you. Why'd you stop trading GJ? GJ is Forex. That's not futures. You wrote chat, but they never responded. I know that the what's the name? What's the term, chat? Support. I know that the support's a little slow right now because they're hiring more people because, well, they didn't have this volume 2 months ago. I'll tell you that. Or 3 months ago. They're getting a sudden increase in volume. They just, I'm sure everyone here knows Patrick Weiland. They just, he has a code with them as of 2 months ago. And you know, he has like the biggest of followers and the biggest of people who sign up. So that flooded their customers. So yeah, they're working on hiring more support. But yeah, I'd say give it 24 hours. Just be a little patient with them. But yeah, in the future, anytime you have an issue, send an email. Open the chat help, do both. That way, you know, get the quickest response as possible. I know, well, now I can get a response kind of quickly for them, but at first it did take like 24 hours. Email wise, yeah. Maybe it took about 24 hours to 48 hours. Gold future. Oh, gold futures stops at 1:30 today. Oh, every day? You must be talking about 1:30 your time. Why switch from Forex to futures? I made a video about it, so go ahead and click on my videos and you can go ahead and check those out. Seems like there's a bunch of news today. CPI ready and FOMC members speaking at 10-12. Yeah, thank you, Ian. Let's pop that up while we're waiting for 9:30 to just here. Not really going anywhere, as you can see. 100-point range. It looks bearish to me, but it's too early to say. It can kind of go either way here. You know, because it looks like we're rejecting that moving average. We do have a bearish type of market structure, but it's not enough information. This can also be a bullish market structure too. So not fun when it looks either way, right? So just wait. No harm, no foul. All you gotta do is wait. Oh, let me make this a little smaller. Yeah, CPI news already happened. Let's see. FOMC member speaks. Not much today. 30-year bond auction, 10. Not much today. All right, look at this double bottom vibe we got here in the 1 minute. See, now it's looking more bullish, of course. But chat, like I told you, I wouldn't take a stab at this. We got about 5 minutes till this closes. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close. Sure enough, will. I'm here, Dylan. Welcome back, Dylan. What's up? What's up? By the way, those who just joined me, I am aware of the Discord issue. I will fix that issue today. And those of you who applied to get accepted into the Discord, by the end of the day, that will be all set. I will deal with that issue after stream. Promise after today, you won't have that issue. It'll be a quicker process, okay? Because I see more people just joined. So just doing that announcement again. Discord will be sorted out today. TPT sorted me out. They gave me credit to get through to the pro account stage. Really cool. Contract signed as well. Hey, let's go. Doreska, did you do the 50K, 100K, 150K? Which one did you do? Which one did you pass? I'm doing the Take Profit Trader Challenge, but I can't find any info, the rule about trading news. So Paulo, I'm glad you said that, Paulo. If you go to the website, at the top, they have a menu. It says how it works, about us, free playbook, knowledge base. If you click on knowledge base, everything you need is here. They do have it in categories. So if you want to know rules about the test account, all you gotta do is click test account rules. You can also use the search bar here. But if you click test account rules, you can click on these articles and there you go. Now, the other way you can do it is if you are in the main website, if you scroll all the way down, it says test account, it says news rule. There's no news rule for the test account, but there is a news rule for the pro account, which is the funded account, right? There is a news rule for the live account, okay? But if you hover your mouse on the question mark and you read this, it says to click here for more information on the news. Okay. And if you scroll down right here, we have news rule. And there you go. So what I'll do is I'm going to click this link for you and I'm going to put it in the chat. But like I said, chat, it's very simple. All you got to do is explore a little bit. Oh, you're doing the 50K? Nice, nice, nice. There you go, Paula. I got you the link right there for you. Hi, Becky. Welcome back. How can you unschedule news like yesterday's Trump headline? Oh, how can you catch it? It's not something that you want to catch per se. It's so, okay. Let's talk about that. Stuff like this isn't something that normally happens every day. There was a pattern before the news dropped, so I guess get familiar with patterns. It was a basic head and shoulders pattern, and it shot up. But I will say I was in that because I can read technicals. So learn how to read technicals. The better you can read technicals, the better you can read patterns. None of the news matters. You will know where CPI is going. You will know where everything's going before it drops. Because they set it up right before it happens, right? So that's number one. Number two, what I was going to say is I was in those buys, but my trailing stop got hit. You know why? Because the bottom wick on the news was 200 points. Well, who has a 200 point stop loss? Who has a 200 point trailing stop, right? So let's take a look at it. Like I said, this bottom wick was 200 points. So how would you, again, I was already in buys. This swept me out. So yeah, like I said, like you don't know how long the wick is going to be. You don't know when he's going to say something. So it's not something that you want to catch, because catching random news is not a profitable strategy, right? What you want to focus on is what is profitable, what is consistency, because consistency is going to keep your head up above the water, right? So let's not focus on catching news. Let's focus on catching the same setup over and over again, right? Basketball players sit there at the free throw line, shot, over and over and over and over and over. They practice consistency so that they can get a better shot, right? Why does an NBA player shoot better than a high school player? Because of how much they practice the consistency. You see what I'm saying? So in every profession you do, there's some type of consistency. You want to be a professional at something, then you have to put in the work to be a professional at it, right? Go to school, get a 4-year degree, 4 or 5-year degree. This time it take like 5 years, right? Took time to do that, right? Took time for you to study. Took time for you to learn that stuff. So same thing, right? It may take you 4 or 5 years. It will take you 4 or 5 years trading. Trading's not, you know, if it took you less than that, you got lucky. You know, when you first start trading, typically you're around the wrong people. Usually it takes you a little bit to finally learn, oh, I can figure this out by myself. You know what I mean? Too many people are follow the leaders. If you're a follow the leader person, you're not embodying what you say you want. If you say you want to be your own boss, if you say you want financial freedom, what are the qualities of those people? They're go-getters. They call the shots. They are the boss. Trading is your business. You want to own a business, then you need to do things that would embody owning a business, which is taking charge of yourself, right? So that would require getting on these charts and doing some studying. Learn simple things. You're all smart. You just have self-doubts, right? So those self-doubts counter the things that you want. You get what I'm saying, chat? So shift your energy into your actions matching what you want. Okay? Speaking facts, thank you, Terrence. It's just like, Terrence, I'm going to use you for example. Yesterday, Terrence said discipline is hard, which counters what Terrence wants, right? That's a negative thought, and that's going to manifest discipline to be hard. But I noticed Terrence has been in a great mood. And when I talk to Terrence, I talk to Terrence on the mic, right, Terrence? Terrence is always in a great mood, y'all. Terrence is going to the gym now. Terrence is getting himself on a schedule, okay? The thing is, though, when you want to manifest something, you could do 4 out of the 5 things, but the 5th thing is usually your mind. That's usually where people mess up at. You got to have all those things put together, right? So Terrence, anytime you get that thought, discipline is hard, discipline is difficult, the moment you get that thought, because it's impossible to stop it, the moment you get the negative thought, counter it. Say, you know what? Discipline is easy. Discipline is easy. Say it twice. Boom, done. Countered it out. Right? You get what I'm saying, chat? You gotta, to manifest something, you gotta be full in all areas. You can't just start working out, going to the gym, or working out at home, or getting outside, getting your sunlight, being more positive, being more happy. What about your thoughts? You have to counter your thoughts, okay? Now put that full circle. Now the opportunities are coming to you. Now you're passing the challenge. Now you're getting the payout. Now you're getting bigger payouts. Now you're making salaries every month, right? Because you shifted your mindset. Your mindset has to be shifted, right? For it to catch up to you in the physical. Speaking of, we have a little bit of a gap up here. Holy. What's with the gap up? What's up with that? What's going on here? Did I miss something? Highlands, what kind of strategy do you use before your live stream starts? I use the same strategy before, after, during. It's my strategy. Let's see. True, I'm new to trading, trying to learn the basics. There you go, Caribbean. I like that. Just look, learn the fundamental basics, because the fundamental basics is all you need. I promise. Hi, Abby. Hi, Amanda. This is why you're one of the greatest. Thank you. What do you think about pocket options? I don't really have an opinion on it. Yeah, I don't really have an opinion on it. Let's see here. So like I said, we are in this funky little range, a little bit difficult. Market structure looks bearish, but market structure also looks bullish. So it is a tough spot to be in. So just being a little bit more patient with it today. We'll see what happens. All right. What? Did he say something? He didn't say something, did he? What? Oh, that looks good for buys. That bounce off, huh? Am I tripping or is my line off? Am I tripping, chat? Oh, see, now it looks the same. Talking about the moving average. Why'd the moving average look a little different? Oh my goodness, and we come right back down. This is what I mean. Make up your mind, market. Make up your mind. Holy. $15-minute candle. It's coming down pretty heavily. Jeez. All right, let's check out Topstep. Did we miss something?
Other than that, there are no, let's say, super hot biscuits coming out of the oven, at least that are scheduled. Of course, if you are...
How are they doing this morning? Down 500. Yeah, starting off down 500. No fun, huh? Practice account. Okay, using the micros. Using the practice account. Okay, so maybe he's like, you know what? I'm down 500 in the morning. Let me just practice, you know? Tough, tough, tough. Lens, what's up, Francis? Good morning. Markets liquidating us. That's funny. Don't see anything about news. Is that the 20? Yes, it's the 20 moving average. Yep. Well, it's looking like we may get a turn now to the downside. We probably may get a drive down. We got a candle flip here. Got a candle flip here, chat. Yeah, let's give it a sell. Stop loss above this candle. Just one micro. Just one micro. That's it. One micro. It's looking pretty bearish to me. I think we need this full TP to pass, actually. Oh my goodness. 200 points to pass is insane. $200 points to pass. Looking for a candle flip here. And actually, I'm going to move my stop loss down here because the candle flip's on the 5 minutes. So only risking 125. Here's the 5 minute. Only risking 125 on this flip. Maybe able to risk a little more. Let's double up on that risk. All right, how much did I say we need to pass? 380, I think. I don't remember. I think 380 to pass. somewhere around here should be passing. All right, can we do it? Let's put this on the 1 minute. I have a weekly level down here. So I'll be looking towards that area for TP2, but might as well put this down to the price limit, eh? Not too far away from the price limit of the day. New 5-minute candle didn't fully get the flip here. We passed the flip zone and closed slightly short of it. But it's looking pretty heavy in my eyes. Sorry chat, I'm just gonna try to zoom in for you. Is that good? Put it right here. Alrighty, let's see how this trade goes. You got this, you'll pass it if you don't rush it. Thank you, blockchain. This is so choppy, hit my stop loss limit for today. Oh no, I'm sorry, Ian. That's okay. That is a-okay. You know what? Just say, you know what? It's cool. Let me just accept the red day. Come back tomorrow fresh, you know? What you should do is later on review the day later on. Let the market play out for the day and then review the day. All right, we're up about 40 points. But we're only up $100, but that's because we're using micros, right? 40 points and it was $100. That's crazy. It's just so crazy because like 2 months ago when we're up 40 points, we're usually up like 500, right? That's crazy. Lens broke up with Gold. Oh, funny. Broke up with myself, then got back together again. No, chat, it's just that I haven't been paying it any mind on stream, so it's just taking up space, you know? It's just literally taking up space. So. And I figure this is easier. It's harder living on the West Coast trading gold. It's always been harder because you got to get up at like 4 or 5 a.m. It's just easier for me to just start the stream at 6 and just continue on. Because by 9:30 on a normal day, by 9:30, I'm always focused on NAS. You know, I do gold early in the morning. After that, it's NAS, you know. I'm going to go ahead and move stops to break even here. Let's make this a risk-free setup. Break even setup. Can we get it? $100 more. Oh no, 150 more. Up to 46. We still need some more cash. Can we get that cash flow flowing? Need some more money. Come on, can we pass it? We need damn near $400 to pass. Pretty much $400 to pass. Can we get it? Stops are at break even here. Hype it up, fam. Thank you, y'all. Okay, let's see. Can we get some hype in the chat? Can we get some hype in the chat? Can we do it? Can we pass the 5th one live on stream? If we do, this will be the 6th evaluation I passed live on stream. We did 100K Topstep account. We did 4 TPTs. And this will be the 5th TPT. Can we do it?
Oh shit!
We are so close. We need like another $100. Oh my goodness. It is struggling here. It is struggling. There goes the hype. Whoa, what type of candle? Why does this candle exist, chat? What the hell? What type of candle is that? Who the hell? What the? What? 54-point top wick is insane. Oh, you gotta be dropping. You gotta be making people close their trades. What the hell was that? Was that needed? No, seriously, was that needed? What the hell? We just smashed TP1?
Oh shit!
That's amazing. That's amazing. We just smashed TP1 and we just defeated the challenge, chat. Let's go. I closed the trade on the TPT account. You can see it up here. 3K. Let's get some W's in the chat. Let's go. 5th account passed. Live in front of viewers. All we do is pass evaluations. Oh shoot, what's going on over here? We're still going. We're still going. Oh my god, how does she do it? Oh my god, she just guesses. Oh my god, she just guesses right every day for 10 years straight. Oh my god, she doesn't trade. Oh my god, all that YouTube money. Oh my god, she gets 500 views. Oh my god, it's gotta be from YouTube. Oh my god, she doesn't trade. Sick to their stomach right now. Oh my god, the haters are throwing up right now. Seriously, throwing up. Ah, it doesn't make sense. Oh my god, it doesn't make sense. How is this possible? Okay, chat, let's trail this. Let's trail it. $400 in. Oh, there we go. All right, 1,200 on the day. In the XFA. Not trying to rhyme on purpose. It just so happens. 1,200 in the XFA. All right. You writing gold? Let's go. Play that music. Oh, you know it's coming. Are you ready for it though? Are you ready for it is the question. I gotta see some more W's in the chat. Third day watching. I'm already profitable. Let's go, BD. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I love that for you. I love that. I hope you found a new home here, BD. I hope you did. Let's go. Chat, I'm on one. Let me go feed the dogs, chat. I'll be right back. We're not done. I just got to go feed the dogs. Give me 60 seconds, okay? 60 seconds. Not yet. Not yet. Starting now. All right, chat, I am back. Thank you for your patience. There ain't 40 people left because I got up. Tough. That's okay. Good. Make sure you like the stream if you've been enjoying today's stream so far. Don't forget to give it a like if you've been enjoying today. It's good to be watching someone actually profitable, so the energy transfer is valid. What's up, Evolving Dragon? Welcome. I appreciate you. I'm an OG, man. I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this. I literally live on a resort. Well, you can't see outside right now, but I mean, most of you've seen where I live. The OG's seen. I literally live on a resort. Live in a beautiful place. Streaming is ruthless. Bro, look. Hey, I've been up here calling trades since 2021. They just be sleeping, you know. It's okay though. It's all right. It's all good. Okay, let's see here. Taking a look at NAS. Taking a look at NAS. So yeah, that was just a candle flip setup. I know members know the candle flip setup, right? I teach that. Let's see. That was 160 points, really? The thing is, though, is, you know, if you've been here, then you know I've been calling out 100-point trades before this volume. I was calling out 100-point trades 3-4 years ago on stream, without this volume, with slow volume. So it's obviously a lot easier to call them out with this volume. But make no mistake, these have been getting called out. All right, so since this account is passed, let's actually pull up the credentials. I'm gonna show you because I started the 5th one on Monday. So technically today is 4 days and you have to trade it for 5 days. So that means tomorrow we're gonna have to take out a micro at the perfect time and just press buy close or sell close. I say the right time because imagine taking out the micro and Trump says something. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Oh, I'll be sick. It's like, nah, I'll be chilling. I will be chilling. You know, chat, when you're trading, I want you to think of trading as your business because it is your business. So you want to put yourself in a position where you don't have to go backwards. Right? So you have your live account, but you may have 2 different live accounts. You may have 3 different live accounts. You got your prop firms. You know, you have money spread out in different areas. You know what I mean? That's what you want to do. So used to MT and I think your swim platform. How do you see how much money your stop loss is? Well, I calculated, so I already know. So if you're risky, I don't know how to show it here. I don't think it actually shows. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I don't think you can actually show the money part. But you should calculate before you enter any trade. Like when I enter over here, I know how much I'm entering. That's why I'm sizing down. So yeah, you should definitely calculate. I always recommend using another platform. So whether you're using Topstep with it or using TradingView next to it, use TradingView. That way it's easy to calculate your stop loss. But like I said, if you have a consistent strategy and you're consistently taking the same setups, you already know where you're going to put your stop loss. So all you got to do is just measure that out and be like, okay, boom. 1200 with micros is wild, huh? Just close your position on gold. Nice. Decided would do the challenge, but from oh, you're from South Africa. Sorry, BD. Where do I see the replays? Where's the candle flip video? Good question. Good question. Let me double check. Let's see. Candle flip video. Maybe it's not visible. Yeah, I don't see it here. Maybe it's not visible. So, hold on. Let me just go to the member playlist. All right, let's see. Is it on the member playlist? Okay, it's not visible for some reason. So, I'll have to look for it and make it visible for you, okay? Let me write that down. By the way, those of you trying to join the Discord, I'm aware of the Discord issue. You will all be approved by the end of the day, I promise. Let me just write that down for you. Candle flip video. Okay, let's see. Anybody else that I miss? Okay, so let's pull up the accounts here. So here's an example of the 4 accounts. I'm going to scroll down a bit because I'm not going to show my login. Okay, make this a little smaller. Okay, perfect. So I scrolled down a little bit. So this is just one of the 50Ks, but remember 4 of them are like this. So 7 days traded. It didn't update because it takes 24 hours to update. So tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but today after 5 p.m. when the new daily candle starts, it'll update the profit. It'll say that the profit target's hit. Last week we had a day where we made 1,200, and well, actually we made more than that, but we lost on purpose because we were above the consistency rule. But yeah, so this should be updated when today's candle closes. Cool. Let me show you the one we're working on. The one that was just passed. See how it says 3 out of 5 days? Today is the 4th day. But again, it's going to update at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, it'll show that this is 3,000. And it'll show that today was 4 days. So we do have one more day tomorrow. Again, just a quick micro buy sell done. That's going to be easy. Yeah. That's about it. So just showing you that right there. Linz, I know I haven't received the email from TBT. I have to trade a minimum of 5 days to be approved. Didn't know that. Yeah, Rose. So I would recommend before starting any challenge to do your research and, you know, just get familiar with the rules. That's all. Get familiar with the rules and then you'll be all set there. That's all right. Sometimes we miss things like that, you know. That's all right. How long did it take you to get an email from Topstep after passing the challenge? With Topstep, it took, you have to wait for the daily candle to close. So wait for New York session to close. So yeah, you just have to wait. Also the 3M strat video. Oh, you like that video? Thank you. It is a great strategy video. Yeah, those of you who want to see that strategy video, all you gotta do is join the official fam. Go ahead and join the membership. Those of you who want to support the stream, feel free to join the membership. We got 5 new members this month. We have a goal to get 10 new members this month. You do get that 3M strategy video for being a part of the official fam. Just a heads up. That's just an extra account. I'm already XFA with Topstep. Let's go. NQ might bounce now. So yeah, we are done with this. Let me see if I can get a text here. Come, I can't add. Hold on, chat. I'm just trying to see if I can add something. I guess I can't do it while I'm live for some reason. That's crazy. Can I really not? Past 50K last night. Let's go. Yeah, Justin. So if you passed it on this current daily candle, then yeah, they're not going to process that till the candle closes. Same thing with me. With these four, I can't do nothing until this daily candle closes. I know it sucks, right? It's like you finally passed, and now you gotta wait like all day, right? I know it's okay though, but hey, celebrate, right? Celebrate you passing. My dogs are being a little extra. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. Just kind of watching this right now. Waiting to see if I see something. Alrighty, we're here. We're here. Dogs are coming in here. All right, chat. Let me know, how is your morning going? Are we going good? Are we good? Let's do some mindset stuff while we're waiting here. So remember, you don't have to always be in a setup. Big mistake new traders make is that they always have to be in a setup. They get anxious to trade. Believe me, I know the feeling. But it is important to distract yourself. So whether you're listening to music, playing a game, watching a live stream, whatever you need to do, greatest thing you could do is take a break, get up 15 minutes, come back. The more you do that, the more you're practicing discipline, the more you're naturally gonna get that discipline, right? Out of nowhere, you're gonna be like, oh, wait, why am I finding it a little easier to avoid this? Because you've been practicing discipline, right? So repetition. That's all it is repetition. Good, it's currently 4 p.m. Oh my goodness. Wow. Late in the afternoon. It's only 7 in the morning for me. That is so funny. Lua, done for today. Nice, nice, nice. Leslie, we good? We good? Awesome, awesome. I love to hear that, y'all. And on that note, I'm going to give you some motivation. I think everybody needs to hear this. Let's pause that. Motivation lens. Here we go.
You know what's crazy? You know you could be the one if you really wanted to, right? You know that, right? But see, you keep playing the what if game. What if it don't work out this? What if it don't work out that? Nigga, what if it do? What if it do work out? Then what? You gonna be happy, right? You can't say you wanna win, but then you scared to lose. What kind of sense does that make? If you put your head down and lock in on the vision, how could you not win? Only thing that's gonna cause you to lose is your mentality. But that's between you and you, though. You know what's crazy?
The only thing that will cause you to lose or not live your dream is you. You, because this, right? A lot of you say you want something, but you got that self-doubt. You got that self-doubt. It may be tiny, but it's there. And the fact that it's there, it's got to go. Kick it out the door. Anytime you think that, counter it. You know? Yeah, I wanted to share that with y'all. I thought that was a beautiful message because it's very factual, right? Lock in. There you go. Yeah, lock in. Lock in. Same 24 hours in a day as Michael Jackson. Absolutely. Just trying to relax and not sit in that frustrated energy after having a red day. Put me slightly negative for the week. Reflecting, figuring out how I can improve. Yeah, Ian. So remember I said you got to take a walk away and come back and reflect later on, right? Because if you reflect on it right now, you're not giving it time to breathe, right? You get into an argument with someone and then 10 minutes later, usually the tension's still there, right? But if you wait maybe a couple hours or an hour, the tension is a little bit lessened, right? So same thing with trading. Time to go hit some dopamine, really. Activate that dopamine. Do a little workout. Do some jumping jacks. Do some stretching. Just stretch. Go outside, stretch. That's very helpful, you know. Yeah, you gotta actually get active. Get active, touch some grass, and then come back to it a little bit later on. Then reflect. You know what I mean? Let's see. Take a look at this on the hourly. Oh, we closed below the moving average. Interesting. Let's put an anchor on this. We had CPI today, right? Let's put an anchor on CPI. Let's put an anchor on 930. And let's put an anchor on yesterday's news. Okay, a little below that. Never mind. Alrighty, so based off of these anchors, this area may be a little tricky to trade in. So I'll keep that in mind. Well, of course it is. I mean, it's a lot of levels in here. Well, I just wanted to see that real quick. It does kind of give bear flag vibes. Just basic stuff. 187. Oh, it did double that. Double that, okay. I'm just waiting here, chat. I don't really have a sense of direction here. Especially because we're in the middle of this gap that I drew, right? We're in the middle of this. So if we're in the middle of this, then I don't really have sense of direction right now, right? So I'm chilling. Just chilling. That's how it goes. You know, a lot of trading is a lot of waiting. You know, so I think we're gonna play some chess while we wait. and give it some time to move around here. You in the NQ long? What moving average number do you use? The 20. Lala, Grand Rising to you. Welcome back in. Appreciate you joining. It's chess time, chat. Time to get my butt kicked in chess. You know how that's about to go. You know what it is, chat? I'm 150 points higher, my level, in the 1 minute games, so the games are getting harder now. Oh shoot, my time is going. Mate ho. Mate ho. Mate ho. See, I can't do that because now I'm going to lose the next game, chat. Don't hype me up because now I'm going to lose the next game. See, this is what I get. This is what I'm going to get now. See, I'm about to lose this game. Watch. Let's see. And this is what is going on. Check. You're so bad at chess. It's okay. You know, you learn as you go. Free queen is crazy. Free queen. Oh no, it wasn't free. It wasn't free. It wasn't free. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Nothing's free in this world. Oh my god, I left my knight hanging. I left my knight hanging. No. Left my knight hanging. Tough work. Tough work leaving the knight hanging. Oh my goodness. I don't even know my time. No, not gonna take that. Okay. What? Oh my god, I lost on time? That's crazy. Because did they have me winning here? No? It's equal game? Free queen, get straight. Take it. I thought it was free for a second. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought it was free. I calculated too quick. All right, let's take a pause here. Back on the charts. Took our eyes off for a little bit. Be very careful in these ranges. Very, very careful. Where are we at? 65. 65. Then what's up here? The 700s. Well, if we stay below the 700s, then it's possible that we're going to be traveling back down to this level if we stay below 700. But that's not really a promise. To me, I see this as two different ranges, right? I see it as I see this as a range, and then I'm kind of looking at this as a range, right? So like I said, very tricky to trade in this area, because if we do go up, well, then we're inside of this range and we can just range. Also, whenever I have lines like this really close together, it usually signals range. So I would rather just watch than hop in. Notice how I'm not chasing a trade, right? A lot of you chase trades, and the truth is if you have something that's consistent, that works. If you're following your system, then you're not chasing anything. You're waiting for your system to show. Okay, so I'm speaking some facts to you real quick, okay? If you're following your system, you're waiting for the system to show. You're not chasing the system. You get what I'm saying? You chase something, what happens? It runs. You don't need to chase. You attract, right? You hear what I'm saying, chat? Let me see. Let's do this. Let me get a 4 in the chat if you want to do a money manifesting exercise live on stream. Let me get a 4 in the chat. Let's see if we can get at least 24s in the chat. Do you want to do a money manifestation on stream? Let's see. Just need to see a 4. Let's see how many 4s we get. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we're close. 16, 17. See if we can get at least 24 people. Dave did it twice. Oh, Dave, I gotta subtract because Dave did it a few times. So we're at 16. We're at 16. There we go. Okay, Ruben. Okay. 17, 18, 19. Let's see. We need some more 4s. No, you're good, Dave. You're good. Oh, 20. Let's see. Can we get 4 more people? Y'all don't want money? Nah, y'all don't want money. Y'all don't want money. It's cool. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yo, Quet. What's up, Yo, Quet? Hey, Sean. There goes Richard. Okay, we got some more. We got some more. There's unexpected. Okay, Paulo Price. All right, let's do it. We got 24. Okay, so this one's going to be real simple. Real simple. When you get up in the morning, or the best time to do it is right before you fall asleep, believe it or not. Because before you fall asleep, you're getting tired. When you fall asleep, you hop into the subconscious. Your subconscious knows everything, not your conscious mind. So you want your subconscious to catch up to you consciously in the physical world, right? So if you tell your subconscious, hey, I attract money, you know, I'm positive with money, it has no choice but to push it out there and match you. So long story short, without getting too deep into it, I'm not going to get deep into it today. All you have to say is this: I love money and money loves me. I do not chase, I attract. So go ahead and type it in the chat. Say, I do not chase, I attract. Go ahead and type that in the chat. I do not chase, I attract. If you want to get more deep into it, you can say, I do not chase, I attract abundance. Right? You can use the word abundance. That's a really good term because abundance will represent everything. Love, money, people, genuine friends and family. opportunities. Abundance is everything. So you can say, I do not chase, I attract abundance. There you go. I do not chase, I attract. So if you practice that, get into a habit and say that in the morning. Watch how it flows. Yeah, you know the next one, abundance flows all around me. Yep. I do not chase, I attract. Because see, what happens is when you get into trading, and not just trading, everything else, but you notice how you're chasing it, you're forcing it, right? You don't need to force it. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to have FOMO. You don't need to, you don't need to do any of those things. You can just chill. If you actually believe it's for you, then there's nothing to chase. It's already there. It's waiting for you to actually catch up and tap in that you already got it. It's just there waiting for you. So the more we're into this chase mindset, the more we push something away from us. That's how it works. Remember, when you chase something, what does it do? It runs. So you need to be in the physical, you need to act the way that you want, right? You get what I'm saying? To act like you already got it. Feel what I'm saying, chat? All right. Love that for y'all. Love that for y'all. Let's see who actually does it. I'm telling you, write it down. Write it down. Sometimes you need a notebook when you come to stream. You know, sometimes we throw little gems out there for you. I give you everything you need. All you got to do is listen. Chasing every day on these charts. That's okay, right? It's okay. It's, you know what's important? It's important to realize what you're doing. That's when the real change happens. When you realize like, oh, I am kind of doing that. Let me switch that up real quick. Boom. Amazing. That's growth, right? That's growth. You got to show some growth, because if you're doing the same thing every day, then you're attracting the same thing that you're already attracting, right? You got to make a change. But I love money. Money loves me is a good one as well. Why is that good? Sounds a little cheesy, right? It sounds like, well, the thing is people have a negative relationship with money. So if you have a negative relationship with something, it doesn't want to be around you. Right, chat? Think about it. If you have a negative relationship with someone, or if you have a negative relationship with your boss, I'll just use that as an example, you dread going to work. You ain't trying to be around them. And when you are at work, you're not trying to see them. You're like, oh, so-and-so is here. Right? You ever feel like that about someone? When you have a negative relationship with money, you're not attracting it to you. You are energy. You can attract anything you want. You can attract money. You can attract anything. So keep that in mind. So you need to be on the same vibration as money to attract more money into your life. To get what I'm saying, chat? I don't care if you're about to be homeless. I don't care if you're struggling paying your bills. I don't care if you got $1 in your account right now. I don't care if you're negative in your account right now and you have no idea how the hell so-and-so is going to get paid. If you are in a situation like that, then you really need to listen to what I'm saying and lock in. It doesn't matter what situation you're in. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. I promise you, it's just going to happen. Too many people worry about, well, how? I'm in this situation. I work at I do the same thing every day. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Okay? You just focus on you meditating about how you have a positive relationship with money, how you don't chase, you attract, you focus on those things. Opportunities flow. They flow, they flow, they flow. W Vice, thank you. Is your new favorite quote? Nice, nice, nice. What's up, fam? I had one set up this week so far. What's up, King Trades? That's okay. That's all right. You doing all right, King? So, yeah, chat. Why do people have a negative relationship with money? Let's talk about that while we're waiting here. If you're just joining us, we're doing some money manifestation talks over here. We're doing some mindset talks. People have a negative relationship with money because a lot of people say, how do I say this? A lot of people say, oh, money isn't everything. Da 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 da. They're worried about their bills. That's a negative relationship with money. Every time you go to check the mail, your stomach's crunching up because you know you're about to see another bill, and you're like, you know, you don't want to have that bad feeling. What you want to do is, and again, you can't control negative thought. You're going to get negative thoughts. But what you want to do is learn how to counter those thoughts, right? Anytime you feel that gut feeling and you're looking at a bill, or you're too scared to log in to look at your bank account because you already know it's going to be low and you're a little scared, you avoid looking at it. You want to counter that and say, I have plenty. Even if you don't, you could be staring at $100 in your account right now, and I want you to just say, I have plenty, because you got to speak it into existence. That's the thing. It sounds funny, but that stems from the quote, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it isn't about people being scammers. Fake it till you make it is old school spirituality. Fake it till you make it is about how you need to be in that, on that mindset. You need to be on that vibration now so it can catch up to you. You get what I'm saying? Stems from their upbringing. Absolutely. Yep. So a lot of them say money's the root of evil. Yep. And don't get me wrong. In a sense, yes. In the sense of the way people treat it, right? People go, listen, chat, listen. People who don't text you back right now, if you go hang out with Drake and you post that on your story, you gonna get a text back. Oh, wait, hey, how you doing? Hey, I was just thinking about you. Hey, because they see you with Drake. You go hang out with Beyonce. Wait, how do you know? Oh, you gonna get that text back. You win the lottery tomorrow? Oh, you gonna get that text back. Hey, I was just thinking about you. Hey, what's up? Haven't talked in a while. Right, chat? You know what I'm talking about. Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm talking about, chat. Money motivates people to do anything. Money makes most people do anything. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. It's unfortunate. We won't go too deep into it, but you know. Simply don't have it physically or spiritually. That's why haters hate when you win. They rather see you lose because they are losing in real life and spiritually. That's how I look at it. Yeah, exactly, Yoquet. Exactly. Yeah. And that's another thing, right? If you find yourself hating on somebody, then you got to reflect and take a step back and be like, oh shoot, I'm kind of hating on someone. That's not abundance energy. That's the opposite of abundance. When you hate on someone, you are manifesting lack. You're saying that there is lack. This person has it all and I don't have it. This person has what I want. There's no such thing as this person has what I want. Every single one of us has an equal opportunity. No, we all didn't live the same life. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the stuff you went through in life, chat. Obviously, that's not equal. But what I'm talking about is regardless of what you went through, the ups and downs in life, the good, the bad, the ugly, is you all have a mindset. You get what I'm saying? You all have a mindset. That's something you all have. It's up to you to want to change it. And it is sad. Most people, they only know what they're taught. They only know what they're taught. And that is what it is. But you got to be that person that says, I want better. Peep the journal in the book area. I love this thing. Peep the journal. Let's see. In the book area. Peep the journal. 365. Oh, 365. What am I saying? 369 journal. Limitless edition. Ah. Face journal key unlock a limitless potential. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. By the way, chat, they are outside. The gardening crew, they're outside. So sorry if you hear the leaf blower and all that stuff. Yeah, today's the day that they come. Do y'all hear that? They're really loud right now. They're like right outside this window. Sorry if y'all can hear that. Let me know if it's too loud. Anyone can achieve anything they dream of. Exactly. So yeah, that goes back to a chat. Never look at someone as, I'm going to hate on this. I'm going to hate on this person, or I'm going to doubt this person because I don't have it. There's no way she can trade because I can't trade. That's really what haters are saying. When they say, go get that YouTube money, it's because they don't have an income from YouTube. What they're saying is, I'm jealous that you have more opportunities than me, right? You can't hear it? Okay, that's good. That's good. By the way, I did put my mic settings so that it blocks out excessive noise. So that means it's working. W mic. But yeah, you get what I'm saying, chat? So whenever you look at someone and you find yourself doubting them or anything like that, just remember, like, that has nothing to do with you. You have opportunity for yourself. You should use it as inspiration. That's the difference. See, that's the difference. The people who see people doing something, they're like, oh, let me own a business too. Oh, let me get into real estate too. Oh, let me get into trading too. The people who make it, oh, let me own a dealership too. The people who make it aren't the people who were hating. It's the people who saw it as inspiration. You can be on the same team as someone. Why be against them? Why not be on the same team so that that person can help you out to reach your goal? Why would you want to be on the opposite side of the team? It makes no sense. You know? I know what you may say, chat. Well, Lynn, how come some people who are negative are rich? Or how come some people who are negative seem like they're living their best life? Why do some of these toxic people online make all this money? You have to understand something. How do I say this? The reward that they're getting isn't coming from the source that you think it's coming from. Let's start with that. Number one. Number two, it may not be the lifetime for them to learn that lesson. You know? Just know karma's a thing. Karma may not happen in this lifetime, it may happen in the next lifetime. But just know that karma is round and round and round, and it misses nobody, okay? Karma got my address, it got your address, it got everybody's address. It got your ex address, it got your mom's address, it got your kid's address. Karma's got everybody's address, okay? Karma's got your boss address, okay? Karma has everybody's address. And unfortunately, the way karma works is you're not always there to see it, right? You're not always there to see it, and that's okay. What goes around comes around. You know? Exactly, yeah, sitting right next to me. What goes around comes around, chat. So just remember that. And also remember, if people are being like negative and toxic online, they're not in a good space. No matter what you see, despite what you see, they're not in a good space. Mentally, they're not in a good space. You know, people can have personalities online all they want, but at the end of the day, when the camera's off and they're not online or they're not posting, you know, they're battling themselves at the end of the day. Just know. You may think it's all glitter gold, but it's not. So, like I said, believe half of what you see, half of what you hear, right? Isn't that the old school quote? Karma does not play. There you go, Ian. But yeah, like I said, chat. You know, I put myself in a position where I live around people who are entrepreneurs, people who have small businesses, big businesses, all around. Some people trade, some people don't. And, you know, most of these people are not online. Almost all of them. None of them are really on social media. They're chilling. They're happy. Got their kids, their family, their friends. Just enjoying life. Enjoying life for once. Because, you know, it's you know, the world we live in, people forget to take a step back and enjoy life. Forget to go outside and look at how beautiful the earth is. So worried about bills, so worried about gotta do this, gotta do that. So much negativity in the world, you know. But just a reminder, if someone needed to hear it, go outside and touch some grass, you know? Let's go outside. Breathe in that fresh air. Know what I mean, chat? What do you think? I am watching the charts. I did see this, but I didn't like the setup too much, so I'm just watching. Just watching, chat. I'm in watch mode still. I would like to still catch something if I can. I'm up 1200, so I don't want to lose too much. I'd want to at least end with plus 1,000, so I'll probably be risking low on the next couple setups, you know? And then I may just call it a day, you know? So you have to know how to cap yourself. Of course, I could stop here, but I'm just waiting to see if there's another opportunity. If there is, I'm only going to take 1 micro on it, and that's it. I'm not going to try to, oh my God, let me risk my 1,200 that I'm up just so I can try to 5 times my day today. You know what I mean? Now that's turning into a casino. Grounding is very beneficial. Absolutely. You know, chat, those of you who have anxiety or, you know, you're kind of like running away from your thoughts, you know, when something happens, you can't stop thinking about it. It just becomes obsessive and all that. Grounding yourself, getting outside in the air, practicing meditation, working out, all those things really help with your mind. And don't get me wrong, it's not going to stop, right? We all have brains. So yes, negative thoughts flow into the brain. We can't control that, but you can control how you react when you get that thought, right? When you get that thought, or if you keep getting those thoughts and can't get your mind off of something, say, okay, I can't get my mind off of this, so I need to do something. I need to do an activity. And again, I say gym, but when I say gym, I just mean working out. So you don't have to work out at the gym. You can work out outside. You can work out in your house. You can get, I don't have my mat behind me. You know, you can do stretching, yoga, whatever. You can do so many things, you know. Go to the $5 and below store. Get you 2 dumbbells. Get you 2 10-pound, 15-pound weights. Start lifting. You know? Rest and relaxation with wins for this. Thank you. Reversed in Q. Looks like it's going for a fall. Do not get caught up in the rat race. Appreciate loved ones. Life is not work, and your job will turn on you in a second. Yeah, exactly. Too many people get caught up in the rat race. And that's what makes life not enjoyable. That is true. It's not fun, right? It's not fun to work 12-hour shifts or work 40 hours a week and do the same thing every day. You get up early, you go to work, you don't really feel like being there. Especially if you got coworkers you got issues with, you really don't want to be there, right? You got a boss you got an issue with, you really don't want to be there, but you got to be there because you got to make your money, you got to pay your bills, you got kids. You know, it's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress, and that's where the depression, it just keeps creeping up, right? And then you get into this mode where you're like, I need better, I want better. You find trading, you're like, okay, maybe I could figure this out. Cool. This is the best era to trade because we have prop firms. This is literally the best time to say, you know what? I want to see if I could become a trader, or I want to see if I could do trading part-time. This is the best time. So, hey, give yourself a pat in the back. When we talk about getting into something early, this is the early stages. This is early. The best thing you can do is try to learn trading while we have prop firms. And don't get me wrong, we've always had prop firms. It just wasn't as public as it is now, of course, right? In case you didn't know. But this is literally the best time to learn. And the thing is most people don't get motivated until they're in a situation, right? People do all these things and then they realize later on, oh my God, I want different. But if only you thought like that when you were a little bit young, you know? See me, I grew up watching people struggle, and I said, I don't want that. Motivation. right? So that's how life is. You know, sometimes people have to be in a situation to get motivated to actually start to want to change. But the thing is the reason why people quit is because they need motivation. You don't need motivation to do anything. If you need motivation, you're never going to complete any goal you have, right? I go to the gym because it's good for my mental health. It's good for my physical health. It's good all around. There are so many times I do not want to go to the gym. I do not feel like going to the gym. But if I only went to the gym when I felt like it, I would never be where I am. If I only practiced trading when I felt like it, I would never be where I am. Right? When you have the mindset of, oh, now I'm motivated because there's a situation going on, that's a broken mindset. The people who are successful or do things even when they don't want to do them. That's the difference. You think I wanted to study these charts for 3 hours straight? Are you kidding me? How bad do you want it? Right? You got to ask yourself, how bad do you want it? Linz, I love your attitude. It's so calming. I literally love being back in the community. Thank you, Bridget. Best time to be alive as a trader. Absolutely, Brian. Absolutely. I was just thinking that I always leave her streams feeling great and ready to tackle the rest of the day. Thank you, player. You're up 600 today. Let's go, Brian. Hey, chat, can we get a W for Brian being up 600? Because, you know, this is a community that celebrates everybody. Can we spam up the W's in the chat, please, for Brian? Can we just do that real quick? Do you do swing trades? Sometimes for fun, but not really something that I just do. Sometimes for fun. There we go. W's for Brian. That's what I'm talking about. And you see what that is, chat? That's called encouragement, right? When you're in a community of people who lift you up, people who have the same goal as you, that's how you go further, right? Because everyone here is trying to tap into the same energy. You see that? That's how you get somewhere. Tap in, tap in. Okay, let's see here. We are coming down still, huh? I guess it's just another bear flag city on these charts. $15 minutes gonna close in 1 minute. Remember, the price limit for the day is kind of close. Just a heads up. Shoot, we're 200 points away. Oh my goodness, we're kind of close. 200 points away from the price limit of the day. Jeez. I feel like today it had less volume than the other days, right? Let me know in the chat. How do you feel about that? Maybe because of all that stuff yesterday. Speaking of, I can't believe, listen, Trump talking about he was going to pause the tariffs for 90 days yesterday. I don't know if y'all were watching the meeting. I was watching it. And then he wanted like a pat on the back because he knew it would shoot the market up. He turned it into like, y'all need to thank me. Y'all need to be grateful for me. I just shot your 401ks back up. Bro, it only went up 1,200 points. Bro, you didn't fix anything. What do you want a pat on the back for? You want a pat on the back for this? What is this move have to do? Hold on, let me highlight this chat. What does this move have to do with this move that you caused? Are you kidding me? What in the world? You want us to celebrate that? You gotta be kidding me. And people who don't know about trading and stuff, they're like, oh yeah, well, he brought the market back up. They want to check their 401ks. I was looking at all that yesterday. And I'm like, little do they know. And he said he's putting it on pause. He didn't say he was stopping it. He said he was putting it on pause. So What, the market gonna tank again when he enforces it? He's special. He's special. That's what he does, smoke in the mirror. And then, here's the kicker, chat. He did that, and then he waited for the market to close. As soon as the market closed, you know what he said? Well, I'm still gonna enforce it on Canada and Mexico. Bro waited for the market to close so he could have no reaction on what he just... Bro, what? This should be illegal. That's cheating. I'm sorry, but that's cheating. Yes, chat, he's very much aware of the market. He's worried about the bonds, because the bonds were tanking like crazy. So now it's like, oh, now I need to worry about it. He ain't worried about your 401ks. He's worried about the treasury bonds and his money. Okay? Manipulation, manipulation. And then he was talking about how, like, oh, well, I know the leader of China is smart. Like, he obviously wouldn't want to do a war with the US. Like, bro, don't be threatening war. Don't be threatening war. The problem is the leaders that we have that make laws here, they think that they're better than everyone else. And that reflects us because that's how they represent us as a country. Now, everyone who does not live in the US, they look at the US as, oh, the US is full of themselves. Oh, the US thinks they're the shit. The US thinks they're number one. Da, da, da. They think they're untouchable. Da, da. No, we do not. The idiots who are in charge do. Okay? Don't put us all under the umbrella, all right? Ego, exactly. The problem is ego. You think saying that, oh, those presidents are smart, they don't want to have a war with the US, you are antagonizing them, right? You are asking for it now, right? It's just like, it's like someone walking by you like, try me. Oh, you're smart. You ain't gonna try me. You're smart. Bro, you're like poking the bear. Like, are we kids? It's like, come on. It's like watching teenagers argue. Why are you poking the bear? Although I will say, like, US versus China would be an insane war. The US would win, but here's the thing. Based on what we have. It won't be US versus China. It's going to be US versus China, Russia, etc. Okay? ETC dot. Alright, chat. Is he dumb? You think it's just going to be US versus China? It's going to be US versus everybody damn else. It's going to be US versus Canada, US versus Mexico, US versus Russia, US versus China, US versus Korea. It's going to be US versus everybody else. No, I'm sorry. US versus ETC. They literally just built allies. They literally built the BRICS. BRICS, right? Didn't they just develop BRICS? We're not included in that. We're not included in the new ally. You know what that means? We're not on the team, chat. We didn't make it. Okay? We're sitting on the bench. We don't get played. We don't get put in the game. We're on the bench. They're not even thinking about us. We're getting water. Okay? They about to be us versus them. That is scary to think. So, yeah, I mean, he's obviously in his ego because if you know, you know. When he makes up his mind about something, does he change it? No, he does what he wants to do, right? He does what he wants to do. Even when he has to do these meetings and he has to do these speeches, he goes off script every time. He doesn't say what they tell him that they want him to. He says what he wants to say. Bro, you can't tell the man to do anything. So you think he's going to change his mind? No, what he's doing is he's putting it on pause because he thinks, oh, that'll save the market. The market will shoot up enough so that when I do enforce it and it goes down, it won't be as bad. That's the game plan. You see? He can't read. Some comments he made about some countries that went begging him made me sick. Yeah, well, he said something yesterday that pissed a lot of people off. I'm trying to think. What was it? He said something. It's crazy how one man could say something that affects the market like that. It says 90-day pause, but I doubt it's going to be 90 days. Well, that was to see how much the market would shoot up. That's what I think. Again, if you're listening to me and you like Trump, I'm not trying to offend anybody, whether you like him or you don't like him. I'm not trying to offend anybody. We're just talking about the world we live in and the politics and all that. So if it is sensitive to you, then my apologies. I'll give a trigger warning now. I should have given a trigger warning 10 minutes ago. But trigger warning, we're talking about politics. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have anything against anyone. I just want the best for everyone, you know. The thing is these tariffs are going to affect us, you know. These tariffs are going to affect us, you know. And you know, chat, when it comes to politics, I don't know these people personally, so I don't have a problem with the person personally, right? I don't have a problem with Trump personally. I don't know him. I don't have a problem with him. I have a problem with the decisions being made that affect me. You get what I'm saying? I have a problem with the decisions affecting me, affecting my family, right? Just like you probably will. You have a problem with the decisions affecting you and your kids, right? Do you realize what these tariffs are going to do? You realize what the cost of food could end up being? You think the cost of rent shot up the last 2 years? Are you kidding? Bro, it's going to be almost nearly impossible to live. Like these tariffs, like, yeah, and it's going to affect other countries too. It's going to affect other countries, but I'm just talking about the way it's going to affect us. Everything's going to go up even more. Bananas are about to be $10 a pop. Better stick to them 99-cent bananas. I'm telling you, bananas going to be $10. We're going to be in a whole different world. I'm telling you. $40 eggs. What? No, that is funny. $20 milk. Go ahead, give me your best one in the chat. Let me know in the chat how much. Give me how much something's going to be. Give me the new price of something in the chat. The whole way they calculated tariffs didn't even make sense. They want other countries to buy more. Wait, yeah, the way they calculated was kind of funny. Weren't we just reacting to, what's his name? Let me pull it up here. What's his name? The Einstein of Wall Street. Peter Tuchman. Did you hear what Peter Tuchman said about those numbers? He just pulled them numbers out of thin air. Peter Tuchman was going off, and you know he don't usually go off, but he was pissed. Like I said, chat, this isn't about who you like or don't like. This is about the decisions being made. These decisions affect you if you live here. I'm afraid for coffee. I know, me too. Because I'm already paying like $6-7 at Dutch Bros if I go to Dutch Bros. So is that going to be like $12 coffee now? Like what? For a small? God's in control at the end of the day. To be fair, trading involves news. We have to talk about it. Yeah, to be fair. I'm waiting for Hassan to come on, because if Hassan comes on, you know I'm going to react to it. So those of you who want to stay, I think we're going to do a long stream today. The last time I reacted to Hassan was last week. Those of you who came through said you loved the stream, you enjoyed it. It wasn't what you thought, so I appreciate that. So I think we're going to do that today, okay? Trigger warning. Just a trigger warning. But, you know, Hassan, you know, I know we don't like talking about bad news, but Hassan does it in a way where I just be laughing. When I watch his stream, I just be laughing. Stay grounded in your faith, stay woke, don't lose your soul to the world. There you go, yep. You are informed to speak facts, your check benefits. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. We do have to talk about these things sometimes, chat, you know? Will the pay rates increase? Well, here's the thing. They're talking about forcing the manufacturing. So what I'm seeing people say is, oh, well, yeah, I don't get it. It's a mastermind plan. He's going to force the manufacturing to be here to boost the economy and it's going to give more jobs. Bro, stop acting like people grow up to aspire to work at a manufacturing company. Some people may, yeah. Some people may. Some people like CAD drafting, yeah, that's cool, yeah. Some people like the machinery, yeah. But that's not for everybody. So don't act like, oh my God, we're creating these amazing jobs. You're creating jobs for people who want them. But let's go back in time a little bit. If you're going to be producing all the new cars here and all the new iPhones here, the prices of those things are going to be almost double. Who the heck can afford it? You're already going to be doubling up groceries and gas and rent and everything else. Interest rates for people to buy homes. Who the hell is going to buy a new car? And the new car price is going to be even more than what it was before. Anyway, who's buying it? I don't get these people. They got to stop saying, oh, we're creating opportunity. Bro, the price of new cars is going to be up. Who's buying it? Make it make sense. Also, I heard a rumor that the new iPhone, if they have to move production to the US, it may start costing $2,000 for an iPhone. Now that news, I'm like, blah, 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 blase, blah. iPhones are already like $1,200, $1,300, whatever. We seen that coming, whatever. But it's like, you know, double bottom on NAS. Let's see. You said double bottom on NAS. Yeah, it looks like on the 5-minute, right? Got that double bounce going on. But it's, again, it's in the middle of this level and this level, right? It's in the middle of my zones. So it's a no-go. It's a no-go. Unless I see something that's like, oh my goodness, this is a holy grail setup, right? Which is going to be really rare. And compete with manufacturing of Asia. There's a reason why all those big companies in those countries. Exactly, right? Because it's cheaper. The cost of clothes, chat. Oh my goodness. The cost of your clothes are going to go up. It ain't going to cost, look, H&M ain't going to be paying $3 to make a t-shirt anymore. Sell it for $20, $30. They're going to be paying $15, $20 to make a t-shirt and sell it for like $60. You know? Everything, chat, everything, your clothes, everything that you want to buy is going to go up. The dollar Arizona iced teas may go up for the first time in history. Arizona teas. Y'all know those, right? I haven't had one in a long time, but it just popped in my head. Dutch Bros, you must be in Cali. I'm in Arizona. Canada banned Tesla. So if you can, your car needs fixing. How does that work? Wait, Canada banned Tesla? Wait. Canada banned Tesla? Did I miss that? Dang, they really hate Elon Musk, huh? He's been receiving a lot of hate. Oh my goodness. Hey chat, I got something for you. I got something for you. When your trade finally hits TP, when you finally pass that challenge, when you finally get that first payout, what? He's moving. He go to Zumba every week. He is moving. I just wanted to share that. I thought that was nice. Good vibes, good vibes. Dance like no one's watching, right? Isn't that what they say? Sing in your car like no one can hear you. Well, no one can really hear you in your car, right? Y'all sing in the car? Let me know, chat. Do you sing in the car? Do you rap in the car? You do your opera in the car? What y'all do in the car? I want to move like him. F that. I'm going to be on my Adam and Eve. We're going to be on your Naked and Afraid type vibe? You just gonna go survive out there in the woods when you join the official in live stream? He extra. Y'all are funny. Might as well start learning how to make a campfire, right? How do you make a campfire? How do you survive in the woods? How can I create my own shelter? You know, where I live in the West Coast here, there are a lot of people off the grid. Like off the grid. Y'all, when you drive through the desert, y'all, and I mean hundreds of miles out from any type of store, people live off the grid for real. It's interesting. Could never be me, but because it's like, you know how it is, chat. It's like, it just makes you a target. Bro, there's no way. Let me show y'all this. There's no way you can say this is a mountain and my house is right here and everyone else is over here. The city is over here. Bro, I am not finna be the only person out here. I need more targets. I'm just saying. It's like when the killer is coming in the scary movie and you trip somebody by accident. By accident, chat. I said by accident. By accident. When you trip somebody by accident, it's just, you know, it's like one of those things. Who are you going to trip? Whose house are you going to trip by accident? A metaphor, because obviously you can't trip a house. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no one else's house the killer could stop by? It's just my house? No. By accident, chat. I said by accident, okay? I said by accident. You heard it here first. You tripped them by accident. Sometimes you stumble a little bit. You know how it is, chat. Y'all know how it is, right? You're out there in the middle of the woods. The bear's coming. By accident, your foot kicks out and kicks someone's ankle next to you. It's just an accident, you know. No, it is. I'm sure y'all understand. Off the grid would be amazing, but with good internet, yeah, there you go. With good internet, right? That's a fact. The internet needs to be A1 internet. Wow, we came back down. All right. Maybe we will hit the price limit today, eh? Down we go. It's looking pretty heavy. Oh, maybe we're gonna correct this news. Uh-oh. Huge candle to the left. Well, we're finally touching this level. Finally. Be right back. Gotcha. Watch too many documentaries to leave isolated like this, right? That's what I'm saying. You're from West Virginia. A good portion of the food my family eats is deer meat from hunting. We got a whole arsenal. Oh, wow. Maybe Musk Skylink. Oh, that's what I meant. Thank you. Thank you, Toad. That's what I meant to talk about. Good morning, Toad, by the way. So, I don't know if y'all heard. All right. Happy Thursday. What's up, Abe? Did y'all hear that Trump declared Elon Musk wants his Starlink to be like the head of our airspace? So in other words, our airspace, all the planes we got, okay? When you want to take a plane to visit your family, you want to take a plane to go on vacation, the United States airspace to be run under Elon Musk software. Did y'all see that in the news? The news lady I was watching, when she announced that, she was like, do people realize if Elon Musk wants to shut it off or pause it, he can? Do you realize that gives him full control over our airspace? Why does one man have control over our airspace? I have a problem with that. Hell no. Make the government have control over the airspace. Hell no. You already got control over Twitter, X, whatever. That's too much power, chat. And if you watch the stream back when he acquired Twitter, I said it before. I said the danger in this is he's going to start to gain too much power. You don't want to give too much power to one man or one woman, anybody. You don't want to give too much power to somebody. That's too much. But I also called it, I said, once we saw Elon in the White House, I said, he has plans where he wants his Starlink to be the only thing people use. And he also has plans to go to Mars. So he needs to get cleared for a lot of things. So I think he's going to be buddy-buddy with Trump, buddy-buddy with the government so he can get cleared. So it's like Elon must, you know, use all his stuff. And look what's happening. What the heck? He already has control over Trump? I think he does. I think he does. I think Trump goes with whatever he says, because they're friends. But yeah, if y'all missed that announcement, it was like 2 days ago. I forgot to tell y'all that. Elon Musk has control over our airspace. Again, I don't know Elon Musk personally. I have nothing against him. I don't know him. But this goes back to the principle of safety. Why does one man have control over our airspace? When have we ever done that? What the heck? What? So yes, chat, just like what he does on Twitter sometimes or on X, if he feels like shutting things off and saying, oh, I'm in a mood today, no flights today, he can do that. The guy could turn it off at any time. Do y'all realize that? He has the on and off switch. What the heck? Any good books for trading? Yes. Yes. By the way, I know I'm about to mention the Discord. I promise you, those of you who've been struggling to get into the Discord, I will fix that today. But if you join the Discord and you click on books, I do have some books here. Trading in the Zone, in my opinion, Trading in the Zone is one of the best trading psychology books. It's fundamentals. A lot of people wrote psychology books based off of this book, Trading Psychology. So if you're looking for the GOAT, the OG, it's Mark Douglas. So let's give Mark Douglas his flowers. A lot of these people take his stuff, they take his quotes. He is the original, he's the OG. Trading in the Zone, I would say. Look at Nas bleeding. If you want to know more about the VWAP and anchored VWAP, Dave, shout out to Dave for putting the book in here. I was trying to find it and I couldn't find it, but Dave found it. So we got the anchored VWAP in there. I think the book is like 70 bucks on Amazon. So we're trying to save you some money, chat. All these books I have the files so you can download them on your phone. You can download them on your laptop, tablet, whatever you need to download it on. You can save it forever. You can keep the book forever. So I'm trying to help you save money here. If you scroll up in books, I will have a library. I'll have a library right here. Okay. Trading in the Zone. I said the Candlestick Bible for price action. Naked Forex was one of the first books I read years ago. In advanced technical analysis. Yeah. So yeah, you can take a screenshot. Trading in the Zone, the Candlestick Bible, Naked Forex, advanced technical analysis. Everything I learned is in the book. Everything else I learned is in babypips.com, which is also free. Oh, here's Trading in the Zone. Let me go to babypips.com. Literally everything I learned is babypips.com, chat. Sometimes you gotta unlearn what you know and relearn it. The fundamentals. Click on, and I know this is a Forex site, but it's still candlesticks, so just focus on the candlestick part. Learn Forex, and then you're gonna click how to trade. Now, to all those people who made millions, Mamba FX, cough cough, Q Banks, cough cough, ICT, cough cough. People who took all the basics, this existed before all of them. Just so you know, this website existed before all of them. Q Banks and Mamba FX, all of them, they took this and paid someone to make a whole web browser and all that. They took this and then they just put their emblem on it. So They made millions of dollars for you to just look at this for free. So if you did take their courses in the past, you're going to be highly disappointed that you paid all that money, because this is the OG. This is where they got it from. Just going to throw it out there. Just going to let you know. Just going to expose it real quick. But yeah, if you scroll down, School of Pipsology is kind of funny. You start in kindergarten, and I would start with 3 types of analysis. Again, I know it says Forex, but keep in mind, this is about trading. You want to learn the technicals. Everything you need to know about trading, whether you just started today and you know nothing about it, is here. 3 types of analysis, types of charts. All right, so take the course. It's free. There's different sections. When you click on the sections, there are pictures. It's short and sweet, right? So let's take a look at this chapter. This chapter is 3 types of market analysis. Does anybody know? Technical, fundamental, right? Sentiment. And you know, they got these funny little pictures just to help ease the learning a little bit. You know what I mean? So this is a free course. Please take the free course. This is all you need. This and just study. That's it. It's free. I promise it's free. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise it's free. It's a free course. Just take the free course. This is a really cool course. You see what I mean, chat? It's not that much reading, right? It's not that bad. Look at that. They split it up. They bold things. They try to keep you engaged. Boom, done. And that's the end of that chapter. Done. All right, then go to the next lesson, okay? So, yeah. I'll put the link in the chat. How about that? How about that? Free course. Bang. There you go. So you can click on that link. If you're watching the stream right now, you can click on it using your phone, laptop, computer, whatever you got. Go ahead and click on that link. It'll take you to this page. It does say sign in to unlock your progress. You know what's funny? I did this whole course years ago without signing in. I just had to remember where I left off at. So yeah, you can just make a name and email with them. Again, it's free. But if you want to keep track of your progress, you can do that. After I did this course, I did take the quizzes because I wanted to test my knowledge. So actually, should we do that for fun, chat? Should we take quizzes? But yeah, they have quizzes. They also have Market Milk, which they just added last year. So this was not here years ago when I did this. This is new. But they have a currency strength meter. Again, this is for Forex. So, oh wait, we may be able to get NASA up here. I'm trying to think. Showing the main currencies, huh? Well, I guess if you want to see the USD currency strength meter, because that affects gold and NAS. But yeah, they got some cool stuff up here now. I guess I won't get too deep into it, but maybe we should do a trading quiz while we're waiting, eh? Oh, here we go. Learn Forex trading quizzes. And before we do that, let's take a brief pause and look at the markets. Love the book. Created my own VWAP and AWAP for MT. Yeah. Thank you, Maya, for confirming. Yeah. Chat, that book is really, really good. That VWAP book. It's right here. Dave posted it here for you. This book is really good. All right, it's by Brian Shannon. Brian Shannon is a, you know what's funny? Actually, they brought him on as a guest on Topstep. I watched his segment. As soon as I heard that he was going to be on Topstep, I was like, oh shoot, I got to watch it. But yeah, he's someone who discovered trading years ago. He trades stocks. He swing trades stocks, so he takes bigger trades. But he kind of saw an opportunity to have some financial freedom. And that's when he started studying VWAP. So he made a book about how You can anchor VWAP. Actually, that anchored VWAP again, and that's how I got my sell last night, right? The sell I was talking to you about. That's where I got the idea from, that book. That's so funny, right? So the idea was to anchor VWAP to the news candle. If we anchor that to the news candle, where does it come? Right here, right? So what does that mean? That means, hey, with all this buying pressure from the news, right? From Trump talking, all these buys, that creates an imbalance of sellers. We don't have enough sellers in the market. So what the VWAP does is it keeps track of those imbalances, and it shows you, hey, we're up here, but we need the sellers to at least sell this down towards this price point to equal out that imbalance. Remember, the market moves by imbalances, right? So that was the idea behind my big sell-off. Make sense? Let me get a 1 in the chat. That makes sense. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. If you want to know more, you can read the book, or you can join the membership, of course. Alrighty. You know what I do on stream is nowhere near as much as what I do when I'm teaching you. I mean, you know, we go in depth, right? For your understanding. Let's see. No cap, this is why we love you, Lynn. So many people in the trading space are just scamming. I'd given up by now if you weren't showing us live for real. You want no cap. Thank you, Ian. I'm sorry, Ian. I just seen the message. Thank you. Create the indicator for MT5. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nikki, what's up, Nikki? How's it going? Good morning to you. Chat, I want to stay on, but Hassan doesn't come on till 11 o'clock my time. Hassan's on the West Coast too. I'm trying to think, how much time is that, chat? That's 1 hour, 2 hour. We got 2 hours and 30 minutes till Hassan comes on. 2 hours and 30 minutes. I really want to react to Hassan today, chat. I really want to react. So this is what we'll do. Maybe we'll cut. Well, I'm not going to cut the stream right now. We have like another 30 minutes left. But maybe I'll do a second stream reacting to Hassan. Yeah, I want to do a second stream like we did last week. I'm telling you, I gotta know what his morning routine is and what his routine is after stream, because the energy for him to do these 8-hour streams every day and what he's talking about, and then his chat. Yo, when Hassan goes live, there's like 30,000 people in there. Yesterday, I was watching, he got up to 40,000 viewers. Insane. And then, you know, with that amount of viewers, there's a lot of people who really don't like you. So, you know, he's responding to a lot of BS throughout stream. So I wonder what he does. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of people. Yeah, many foo-foo traders out there. Does TPT have a down limit? What's a down? What do you mean by down limit? Drawdown? Yes, there's a drawdown limit. Final TP smash while closed, but dang. Oh, did you take a sell? Hassan Piker? I don't think that's his last name. What is his last name? I don't think that's his last name. Let me get it up here for you.
Swings.
Or you know what? This is what we'll do, chat. Because I low key. Okay. Low key, I do want to go to the gym. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to go to the gym. And you know I'm gonna get hungry, chat. So, let's start reacting now. Let's react to yesterday's stream. Because I only caught 5 minutes of his stream yesterday. That's it, just 5 minutes. I didn't get to watch like I usually watch. Just closed $500 in that sell, not trying to get greedy. Nice, let's go. Thank you, Lens. Love the vibe here. Been trading more than 7 years and like to just tune in to catch the vibe. You're special. Thanks for that. No, thank you, Maya. I appreciate you, Maya. Appreciate your time. And thank you, chat. Everyone who's here, thank you so much for stopping by the streams, y'all. Thank you for your time. Thank you for chatting with me, too. Let's see. Oh my goodness, the leaf blowers are getting... Oh, he only did 6 hours yesterday. Alright, you ready, chat? We're gonna do some reactions. Oh my goodness, the leaf blower is so loud. I thought they were done. Can y'all hear the sound? I can't even hear the sound.
I mean, dude, the graft is in broad daylight. It's out in the open. Money
Congrats, thank you, Theron.
These guys are just making fun of you.
Oh, no, you're saying congrats to Amanda.
They're doing shitcoin stuff, dude. I've told you before. This, like, what just took place in terms of, you know,
I'm gonna have to put my headphones on because I can't hear anything.
Right? And making out a lot,
Hold on, chat.
gangster style.
I gotta wait for the leaf blower guy to move. Can y'all hear it in the mic? Because now it's the loudest it's ever been, the whole stream. It's really bad. If y'all can't hear it in the mic, then W mic. I didn't. By the way, those of you trying to join the Discord, I'm going to see if I can edit it right now for you while I'm waiting. Oh, see, it's not gonna let me do it right now. I may have to wait till after. There we go. Okay, I got the list of those of you who applied to be in the server. Can't hear it at all. Wow. Oh, you can, but it's not loud. Chat, it's so loud I can't even like hear myself think right now. So just give me... It sounds like he's starting to move away a little bit. Just give it like 5 minutes, chat. Maybe a little less than 5 minutes. And they'll probably be done. Right now, I'm going through your applications to join the server. Just a heads up. So at least we're getting some things done here. How's your day going, chat? While we're waiting, is someone cutting grass? Well, I'm in Arizona, so there's a little bit less grass. There is grass in certain areas, but no, where they're at is they're like where the plants are and stuff. You're funny. Landscaping. You know the vibes, landscaping. That's all, just landscaping. Price limit rule? Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, I know what you mean. I'm sorry, Nikkei. I'm sorry. So I didn't get an email about price limit rule for them, so I guess not. But I still wouldn't trade it if it hits the price limit rule. You know? I personally just still wouldn't trade it. All right, those of you who are waiting to get approved, you should be approved. Go ahead and double check the Discord. You should be in there. Except for one person. I'll have to look into why though. I don't know why server's flagging them, but so if you are that one person that didn't get approved, then let me know. Other than that, yeah, everyone else is good. See ya, player one. I appreciate you coming through. Oh no, it's not player leaving, it's Leslie. I'm sorry, it's Leslie. Bye, Leslie. I read that wrong. Your names were on top of each other there. I'm not leaving. What's the plan now that you passed the challenges? So the next plan is to get above the buffer zone on the TPT accounts. So there is a buffer zone of 2,000 on the 50Ks. That way you don't have to worry about too much. So yeah, the plan is to make 2,000 now. Which is really going to be 10,000. Also, the 5th account, today's the 4th day, so I do need to take out a trade tomorrow. So I won't trade the 4 accounts tomorrow. I want to trade all 5 at the same time. If I feel like for some reason I am struggling, then I will split them up and maybe trade 2 at a time and then switch over to trade 3 at a time. Just to put them in, you know, different groups. You know what I mean, chat? That's if I feel like I need to. So other than that, I would like to start off with trading all 5 at the same time. You know, that's what I would like to do. But again, if for some reason I'm struggling next week, I will put them in 2 different trade copiers. Okay. So that is the plan. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble. I mean, we have great risk management here. Phenomenal risk management. By the way, we are coming down towards that price limit. Holy. Close your eyes and sell. No. No. Don't you touch it. Don't you do it. No, chat.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
No. Are we gonna touch that price limit? That's crazy, huh? How am I able to disguise my balance on MLL and Topstep? The settings. Click on settings and privacy settings. Those of you who are new to the Topstep X platform, if you go on the Topstep YouTube and you click on playlist, they do have a playlist. Oh, we hit the price limit. No, so we can't trade now? What? What? Did I have the right limit? Okay, let's go to Topstep. Let's see what they're saying. Oh my, for the love of God, I thought they were done with the leaf blowing. Now they're back. Oh, they got Mohammed on. I love this guy. He's great. Chat, do y'all watch Mohammed when he's on? He's great.
On selling off too now.
Yep.
Thanks, Boston.
Bro, this chart looks insane. To my eyes. To each their own. This chart. Oh, jeez.
That is tinny.
Not too often that I see people use those.
Top market now.
Just wicked volatility.
NQ 5% down level 18324. 18324 chat. Chat, can someone type that in the chat? 18324. The Topstep mod just put it in the chat for NQ. You got that, chat? 18324. Can someone type that in the chat? Let's check that out. Thank you, Lua. Okay, 18324. Oh, mine is off. So my limit's not right? Hold on, let's make it. Let's make it like pink. Okay, 18. Wait, they're saying it's a little lower? How do they get 324? Just calculating this. How'd they get 324? Down here? Is it just me? How? How? The daily close. What's the daily close? The daily close is 19,351. $383, and that's what I got. So are they not using this close? Where's their settlement line? So according to Topstep, settlement is here. So are their levels off? Or is the chart just off? So they're saying settlement, they're saying the close is 289. But the close is up here. How is settlement 289? Chat, I'm thrown off. Let me know in the chat if I'm missing something for some reason. Their math confuses you. Have you tried hacking icy candles? When I was a beginner, but yeah, no, I don't like them because it takes away what price action is. How is this the close? I'm confused. I think, see, they have an automatic thing that they set up, and I think it's just slightly off. But Topstep is gonna go by their own levels, so I guess. Oh, how is the close down here if the close is up here? I'm thrown off. All right, if we go by their number is 19,289 times the price limit. It should be 324. Just turn that off. And which is 324. So they're going based off of their levels. NQ's different from NQ open. No, they're going by the settlement. So they're going by. Let me turn it on. What Topstep number is based off of? See where it says Topstep level? See settlement? Settlement is the turquoise one. So they're basing it off of settlement, but I thought it was based off of the daily close. So they're saying, if you look at their turquoise line for settlement, they're saying settlement was right here. But I thought we were going off of the daily close, which is right here. Unless it's the way the candlesticks are forming and the close is here. Someone let me know in the chat. It's a little confusing, huh? How'd you find that? If you go to FX, up here is indicators, the FX, and Topstep daily levels. Yeah, chat, you can use their levels. Like if I were to erase all my levels right now and I just had Topstep levels on, their levels are definitely great key levels. You can use their levels. It's pretty cool that they give you key levels, to be honest. They're all based on higher time frame, and sometimes a lot of my levels match with theirs. But yeah, their levels are the levels for sure. Yeah, they have good levels. Oh, we just hit it. We just hit it. Did we just hit it? Oh, we just hit it anyway. Well. No more trading on the XFA today. Well, GG's. GG's. But my question is how do we get that settlement price if the daily candle looks like that? That's what I want to figure out. Am I the only one? Let me know in the chat. Is anyone else throwing off on that? Why their settlement level is a little lower? Did they say anything? Oh, did we hit the limit before they went on?
What are we holding for?
Hogs out. Hogs
Oh,
out.
Hogs
I said
out.
Mo.
Anybody see anything in the
Did I
chat?
say Hogue or Mo?
No, you said Mo.
I'm gonna full port my XFA now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's
so
aggressive comment. That's
final word,
aggression.
just take it easy. This market is so fast.
Don't even
You are faster
understand.
than the market.
Let's see. I want to see if they say something about it being hit now.
Be careful.
What are the
Take it easy.
consequences of
You
putting a
invest
trade
1 or
on
3.
less than
I did
5%?
miss 3 or 5
They're gonna
here.
liquidate you.
Some of them winners, some of them loser. Take it easy. Take
Why
it
no more
easy.
trading? What's the price
Go
limit?
for
Yeah,
some
because of the
more,
price limit.
some
Yep.
time. It is
Well, you
the
can trade your
trade. You can
combines and your
liquidate all
evaluation
your
accounts.
So make sure you are not taking that trade.
Oh, they're
On
not talking
that
about it.
note,
So, yeah, the price limit, let me just... So if y'all join Topstep's Discord and you go to announcements, scroll up, it's the second to last post about the price limit. I'm going to click on this link and I'm going to give you that link in the chat. Here's the link here for the price limits. For those of you who don't understand price limits and all those good things. There's also a video here. Boom. Right? You have to understand when the market hits a price limit, it's because the volatility is so unusual from a normal day that it's too risky to trade. Well, I mean, you can trade it, but you know what I'm saying? It's just not normal stuff. Okay? The moment we're up or down 4% in the market, 4% is a lot. So for them to be like, you know what, at 5%, we're going to cap you. I mean, hey. You have to understand that for us to reach these price limits, it's extremely rare. And the fact that we've been dealing with this all last week and then this week, this is making history. I mean, you're living in history right now. There's never been a time like this. So These are things set in place for times like this, but we're living in those times now. We shouldn't have to look out for a price limit every day, but right now we have to. So my assumption is it's going to be like this for a while these tariffs are in discussion. After that, after the tariffs, perhaps maybe we may not have to worry about a price limit, but for all we know, I mean, the market is very sensitive to Trump, whatever he says. So we may have to deal with these price limits all year, to be honest. So yeah. Look at me here trying to lose $1 on accounts. The consistency rule. End up gaining more. Sorted now. That's funny. I would full port only if it's time to rebuild. Makes sense. That makes sense. Gold is an all-time high. Hey Mal, yeah, I'm still alive. How you doing, Mal? I'm doing great. We passed all 5 accounts today on TPT. Oh, see, in this example it says settlement, so they are using the settlement number, chat. They are using settlement. Trump's inside trading's crazy. Oh, you're funny. You're funny. Inside trading. How do you have confidence to trade these times? To only break even this week. Well, I've been trading for over 10 years. And I'm just trading the same setup, honestly. And I guess I understand how the market works. I mean, I understand that it's volatile. The only difference is how much it's moving, how quick it's moving. I dealt with this 3 years ago on stream when we lost the majority of our audience because I was on a losing streak. So people wanted to play me like I don't know what I'm doing, but it really just takes some adjustment to the current market conditions. And now they're going to be clenching their cheeks because they don't know how to adapt and adjust. So in trading, you have to adapt and adjust to the current market conditions. The only difference here is the how big the stop loss is, really. Nothing else has really changed. And also practicing, right? You got to practice. Okay, you got to practice. So yeah, if you are practicing just like professionals do, right? If the NBA players, if they're not playing a game today, guess what? Their butt is at practice, all right? They're at practice. They're rewatching their tapes, just like you back test, right? They're reviewing, and it's grind mode. It's always grind mode. So if you are practicing your setups, and then you take the same setups, boom, there goes the results, right? You've been eating, yeah, we've been eating. Stop loss on some 20-30 points to 40-70. Yeah, same here. I mean, some of my stop losses were 100 points, right? So you want to size down in your position, size down to smaller risk. I'm only using 1 micro. We just passed this challenge in a couple days using 1 micro, sometimes 2 micros, sometimes 3, but mostly 1. Yeah, mostly 1 micro. You know, so yeah, chat, I want to see how are they calculating their settlement number then? So it says right here they are using the settlement number. So question is how are they getting settlement then? Why is settlement not the close? That's what I need to figure out. Let me know in the chat if you know how they were calculating settlement. And you know, this is all newer to me. I know settlement exists, but I didn't use settlement when I was trading Forex, right? Yeah, there's nothing here about settlement besides the picture of this example. Do they say it in the video?
Hello, traders, and welcome to this very special edition of the Coach's Play.
30 to buy them at that price. So you're basically going to be stuck.
And suddenly you're going to be down. Crystallize these rules. Go into the product features on the CME website and know these.
Price limit moves in the most lately. Other products have.
Huh. Need to go, but I will watch you live as a podcast. Bye, Mal. Chat, I'm gonna look up how do they calculate. Oh, we should look up what ChatGPT how do they calculate the settlement? That's the real question. By the way, if you've been enjoying the stream, don't forget to give it a like today. How to, let's see, calculate. GG's on the trading. The XFA, yeah. GG's. Let me know in the chat, are you done trading today? Let me know if you're done trading today. Ask ChatGPT. Because in futures trading, the settlement refers to the process of determining the final price of futures contract for the day. It's important for the market, from, oh my goodness, for marketing to market, just the trader's account based on daily profit. Yeah, so my understanding of that was the closing. No. Daily price used to value trader's position. Yeah. Determined by the exchange. Volume weight, average price of trades during the last minute or few minutes of trading. Oh, it says in the last minute or few minutes of trading. Oh, the price is where it's set to expire. The contract's set to expire. Index formula. Average of the spot prices. So is this not something that we can just do? We have to look up to see what settlement was. Interesting, chat. Yep, you done for today? See me use VWAP, I believe, based on price the last 30 seconds. Yeah, thank you, it's T-Money. I just seen that. Yeah, they said they use VWAP with it the last few minutes. Okay, so, well, at least they're giving us settlement. So I guess in the morning we can turn on these levels and we'll see settlement here. What I'll do is not really need anything else but settlement on. We'll just have settlement on. I kind of want it thicker so it could stand out. Y'all could see that, right? Alright, I guess we'll just take the number by settlement, and so that makes sense. That makes sense. Price limit today was 324. Make that a little bit more bold. Maybe make the text a little, oh, not that big.
I live inside my own world of make-believe.
All right. Well, I guess that sells that, chat. You like that song? You're in those nat cells. Okay. I traded earlier some hours ago. GGA took a buy. Pull back the break structure. 1 hour time frame. Don't see myself taking another trade unless it makes sense with my trading plan. Gotcha, Toya. Gotcha. Made some walnut milk for the first time. It's not walnut milk. Funny. Okay, let's see here. No, this is around the time we typically end the stream, eh? Alright, chat. I think I may end the stream here. Call it a day. Let's lock out of this account. Boom, locked it in for the day. So again, if you're just joining and catching up, did this 100K combine in front of you 2 weeks ago and passed it in 8 days. No over leveraging, no over risking, straight consistency, micros. Yeah, did the TPT done in front of you, all 5. What else? That's a summary, huh? Other than that, it's just gonna keep getting better. I promise you that. It's gonna keep getting better. So on that note, I will catch you in the AM. If you are a member, I will catch you tonight during the stream. During tonight's stream. Alrighty. Have a great day, y'all. I'm not gonna do that second stream today because I did 2 streams yesterday back to back. So I kind of want to go to the gym because I'm starving. So have a great day, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Dylan, I see Dylan was still here. Thank you, Dylan, for staying throughout the whole stream there. Lua, too. Lua was here from beginning to end. Appreciate you. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Kaylee, Selfmade. I appreciate everyone. Alrighty. On that note, if you want to join the membership, it's there. If you want to use code officiallyn with TPT, it's there for you. All right, I'm doing my best to negotiate so we can keep this longer than whenever their promos are. I want to see if we can keep this promo for the whole year. So I'm doing my best to negotiate in the background for you. Because you know how it is, companies take promotions away, but I'm trying to negotiate, trying for y'all. So we'll see what happens. All right, have a good day, y'all. Make sure you smile. Make sure you be positive. I'm out.